Oh, you know how I said, like, oh my god, it's like the percentages don't really match up or anything, and it's like, oh wait, the percentages are different. I'm at, what was it? Let me go save, because I want to have the ultimate save here. I'm at 12% with the Hebijo already, so yeah, that's the thing. I did do some of the missions on my own to raise some levels up, so there's that. Because, like I said, I'm not going to show all of it anymore. It's so pointless. It's just fight, 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 fight. So chapter 1's complete now. And so we're going to go on to chapter 2. And here we go. Fire advisory. Can use anyone here. Yay! I raised some people's levels up, but not everyone, but some of them up. It was going to be a minor mission. No, it's going to be a major one because there was a key on it. Oh, never mind. Wait, what? No story? Wait, what? We're still at Hikage and... What do we do with the laptop in bed? Looking nice stuff? I die. Wait, why are we... What are we doing here? Did I make an error? I'm sure I didn't... Wait, did I already do this one and not realize it? I think I already did this one. I think I made a boo-boo here. What the hell just happened? I think I did this one already. Even though I thought I didn't. Yeah, I think I already did this one. Ah, Jesus. There we go. Yeah, I think I already did this one, and I'm being an idiot here. Everyone must die. I don't know. I guess they're not really dying. There, done already. I'm guaranteeing you. Also, maybe you should zip up your zipper. Because I'm pretty sure you're about to get exposed there or something. There, level up. So this was not necessary, actually. Man, I should take off the sweater, but I won't. I definitely already did that one. I swore I didn't do it. Did I look incorrect? I looked incorrectly. I absolutely looked incorrectly. Okay, fine. Actually, I will take off this sweater. BRB. You see, for me, it's always a constant battle between feeling too hot and too cold. I'm either too hot or I'm too cold, and I can't seem to get the good balance. There we go. A day breeze blows through the shops district. As I quietly walk through, I feel myself surrounded by people who are out for blood. Despite their faces, these are not normal people. I can tell. I can sense their skill. But I will not be defeated. I'm Yomi, and I'm a second-year student. This is a fight I must win. I open the flyer that's clutched in my hand. Written on it in large red letters is the following. The second annual Ultimate Eating Championship. Is it chapter 2 where the Hebijo went to attack the Hanzo? Or did it happen at the end of the chapter? I picked up this flyer yesterday. At the time, I had only a single yen to my name. 1 yen will not buy bean sprouts, however affordable they may be, so I was almost delirious with hunger. I considered eating wild herbs, but that is for other people to consume. The idea of me eating them was simply out of the question. Normally, I would go to the supermarket and partake in the free samples they give out. Hey, I like to do that on my break with Costco. Me and her are, like, together, except I'm not poor with 1 yen to my name. Kind of for real, but not for real. I just like using that. I like using memes in ways that shouldn't be used because I'm a boomer. But they figured out my strategy, and now I'm on their list of dangerous people. Hey, Costco. Well, because of course I do pay Costco a membership fee, so that doesn't count. Lately, they've been putting away the samples as soon as they see my face. That's my favorite expression. By keeping your head low and looking at the ground, you might actually find the money you need. That's exactly what I was doing when I discovered this flyer. The hold on a second. Weren't you supposed to get 10,000 yen, but you only took the amount, the 20 you needed for the bean sprouts? So I don't know why you're complaining. This is your doing. Grand prize for this tournament is all the food in the shops district that is just past its expiration date. That's the prize? I mean, I have an app for that also where they can buy food at discount. Just past its expiration date. What a luxury that would be. Unless it's rotten. A meal is a meal. Just being able to eat my fill would be a spectacular prize. With my gnawing sense of obligation, I signed myself up to participate. Chairman of the shops district steps up onto the stage they had set up for the occasion. There are 8 contestants, including myself. The chairman explains the rules to us. The competition is finally going to begin. I'm ready for this. Since I've been eating so poorly, my stomach has shrunk a fair bit, so I drank a ton of water last night. That should have expanded it again. Wait. Aside from myself, there are 2 other girls in the competition. One looks like a heavy eater, while the other is a beautiful girl who doesn't seem to fit in. The chairman introduces each of the contestants. The girl's name is apparently Ikaruga. Wait a minute! She has long black hair and a noble presence. Wait. I don't remember this story. Judging by the quality of her school uniform, it looks like it was tailor-made for her. Beautiful. Elegant. High class. I hate her! With tailor-made clothing. Just think about it makes me irritated. The rich deserve only death. That is my principle. Once the opening ceremony finishes, I stop the girl. She looks flustered and bothered at having to respond. We didn't do this with the Hanzo, did we? I don't remember this. Did I already forget things? Our conversation is interrupted by a high-spirited girl. She seems to be a friend of the princess. They speak to each other like close friends. They don't even notice the burning hatred radiating from me. Oh, here comes the yawning. I think it's the reading. And because, after work, even though work was easy, but it doesn't matter. Spoiled princesses deserve only death. That is another of my principles. But if I cause an uproar in front of all these people, they'll probably cancel the competition. Though all I want is blood, I was able to hold back. I asked, forcing a smile onto my face. The princess looks flustered again while Katsuragi takes it upon herself to offer up an answer. I knew it. What a typical carefree reason to enter. Even if the princess won, she'd like to just throw away the prize without a thought. I can't forgive such arrogance. But really, her reason doesn't matter. I'll be the one winning today. I introduce myself to the princess and quickly remove myself from the conversation. The eating competition is really a one-on-one battle. The 8 contestants are divided into A block and B block, with myself on A and that girl on B. If it comes down to us squaring off, it'll be in the final round. But that's not really likely. No spoiled princess would ever be able to win an eating competition. They call my name and I walk up on stage. My first opponent is a guy in a white school uniform. He looks unhealthy, like he's rarely seen the sun. It's such a weird anime Japanese response. Oh, like they seem to like to use pissing yourself as an insult. Because that's what babies do? Kids? Like, that's brought back often in stories like, oh my god, my most embarrassing secret is I wet the bed when I was like 6 years old. Wah, 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 wah. Wait, was that Makoto's in Danganronpa? Where he wet the bed until he was like older? Again, it's like, okay, whatever. You know what? I'll stop questioning it. What a very strange person. Best to ignore him. So strange that his text is purple! I refuse to engage him, sitting calmly in my chair waiting for the start of the match. But something seems amiss. Like my yawning! Whoa! We keep waiting but the food isn't being brought out. I look backstage to see the chairman rushing around. Something must be wrong. After a bit longer, they bring out a heaping mountain of cabbage cores. The chairman bows his head and begins speaking in a low voice. He tells us that the first round's challenge was apparently to eat a whole cabbage, but all that's left are cabbage cores. Munasami makes no attempt to hide his disdain. His attitude is really getting on my nerves. Cabbage cores are high-quality food. They're filling and have a delightful texture. The idea of eating only the leaves of the cabbage always struck me as ignorant. The leaves are, of course, delicious, but the cores deserve no less respect. Man, he's so angry about this. Why is he so angry? I don't understand what's going on, but Murasami's eyes have become thoroughly bloodshot. Oh, he even said it in English! With both parties ready to go, the match begins. I take a mouthful of the core. that heavy texture, that sweet, earthly aroma. Its unique sweetness fills my mouth. It's splendid. Cabbage cores are food fit for a king. Lost in ecstasy, I tap on my plate. Little did I know I've eaten it all. I offer my profound thanks to the earth for its blessings, and the chairman raises my right hand. I look to my side and see that Mirazari has fainted with his mouth stuffed with cabbage cores. He seemed to have suffered from oxygen deprivation. Seems the first round was no challenge at all. But man, this is why this one's so long. It's just a bunch of eating contestings. The little princess rushes to Mirazari's side. Brother? These two are siblings? I don't see much of a resemblance. Oh yeah, him, but he hates her. But come to think of it, they do both give the impression of being rich and spoiled. The princess drops to her knees at Mirazari's side, extending a hand to help stabilize him. Mirazari viciously slaps her hand away. Slap! She got slapped! Okay, if I do that, it's fine. After the sharp remark, he dashes out of the area. Seems like her big brother has no love for her. She clenches her lips and returns to the B block stage. Don't you know anime girls eat a lot or something? I don't know, I made that up. Never mind, I was gonna say something weird. I decided to go watch her match. Yeah, this episode was not in the other one. With her friend encouraging her, the princess stuffs her face full of cabbage cores. Though she's eating cleanly, she's pretty fast. She gradually distances herself from the opponent. Nom, nom. Oh, it's her. As she finishes the last core, she delicately wipes her mouth with a napkin. I heard the word opai in there. I know what that means. I know what opai means. With the match ended, she exchanges banter with her friend. She's very composed. However, the competition has only just begun. The real test of her fortitude will be in the finals. Let's see just how well this little princess holds up. As I sit down for the semifinals, a huge shadow covers my vision. I lift my gaze and behold a woman who looks like a sumo wrestler. Sumo woman laughs scornfully at me and takes her seat. I have a rather unpleasant feeling. Again, we sit and wait for the food to arrive. Again, it doesn't appear. More cabbage cores! Becoming irritated with the evening event planning, and the flustered chairman gets on stage. He begins to explain the situation, tears in his eyes. Apparently the second round's food was supposed to be popcorn, but in the storehouse they found only hornet larvae instead, boiled in soy sauce. Okay, that one's a bit different. Did the delivery person make a mistake? Or maybe it was a prank. Regardless, for the competition to continue, they'd have to serve us hornet larvae, boiled in soy sauce. I mean, at least they cooked it and not serving it raw, because you wouldn't want to actually eat hornet larvae. I'm pretty sure your stomach would rot. Yeah, I don't think that... Or you would get probably sick. Someone starts belling laughter at the extremely embarrassed chairman. Again, at least it's boiled. I'm not saying I would eat it, but she gives me another fleeting glance. Pixie? Hornet larvae are nutritious, like milk of the forest. The very idea of forfeiting is ridiculous. And so they bring before me a heaping mound of hornet larvae. I hear shrieks of disgust from the audience. What is this? What was it called again? Fear Factor. What is this? Fear Factor? I remember they had, what was it, bull testicle or something, and that was the most famous dish they served. I don't remember if it was cooked or raw. Whatever, one shouldn't judge food before trying it. The chairman announces the start of the match. This will decide the winner of A block. Someone eats the larvae one by one, her face twisted into a disgusted grimace. She manages to remain composed though appearances can be deceiving. I stick my hands into a mountain of hornet larvae and scoop them into my hands. Then, as if drinking water from my hands, I pour it into my mouth. The place bursts into a bizarre commotion as the chairman raises my hand. Was it? Some woman's face flashes a deep red and she leaves the stage. Grape all you want, you're still lost. When you're outmatched, you should back down. Gotta see how B block turns out. The princess's friend is overjoyed and hugs her. Frankly, I'm surprised. I never would have thought the princess could stomach hornet larvae. I walk over to the princess and ask her a question. She answers with a slight smile. Rich people eating hornet larvae? You know what? I guess I would see why they would eat hornet larvae. Aren't there like Japanese hornets and they're like a nuisance to honeybees? And there are Japanese honeybees. I saw a video about that. There's a whole channel about it. I didn't know that Japanese beekeeping for... I didn't know Japanese honeybees were really a thing. I mean, I guess it makes sense. It's just the kind of delicacy I'd expect a walking endorsement of capitalism to indulge in. I'm slightly fuming. What a vile, twisted, superficial life that must be. Just thinking about this little princess being so spoiled makes me want to. Since she hasn't the slightest clue what's going on in my head. So she offers me an elegant smile and extends her hand to me. Alright, what the... I gently take her hand and shake it. Though all I want to do is crush her fingers into powder. I'll get far more enjoyment out of delivering a crushing defeat. I just wonder what they're going to end up serving for this one. The most disgusting, most vile thing. We'll step onto the stage. We're kneeling on the ground. The chairman waits. He attempts to explain the situation, repeatedly touching his forehead to the stage. The fire round was supposed to be a never-ending bowl of soba noodles. What do you mean never-ending? I guess it's just metaphorical. Upon looking backstage for them, however, the noodles were nowhere to be found. Instead, he explained we'd be eating earthworms! Massive earth... Oh, I was right. Massive earthworms. Alive? The princess's previously calm face drops and quickly turns pale. At her words, the chairman shakes his head. He explains that all the soba noodles in the area had been cleaned out for the tournament. I mean, earthworms are a little bit... Also, why'd you censor earthworms? What? The pathetic request sends my blood boiling. You've got to be kidding me. One does not simply stop a tournament this far in. Even you look like you're not really... After that outburst, suddenly all eyes are on me. I think even this is too much for you. You only went for the competition now. Princess is so shocked that she can't even speak. Forfeit. Please forfeit, princess. Even I can't handle eating earthworms. I begin fervently praying that she'll forfeit. Yes, I prepare to strike a triumphant pose. There you go. As she says this, I know she's sweating bullets. Her friend Katsuragi brims with carefree enthusiasm. The spectators go wild. This is definitely a turn for the worse. Maybe I shouldn't have called attention to myself. No, seriously. How do you go from soba noodles to earthworms? Oh, well, they're noodle-like. We gaze levelly at each other. Her face is covered in cold sweat. I suspect mine is no different. Both of us could tell we were bluffing. Finally, they put the bowls down before us. I peer timidly into mine. And from the soup, there's wriggling. The worms are squirming around. You did not even cook them? No way. Absolutely not. My mind is screaming at me. And yet, without even noticing it, my hands take a hold of the chopsticks. That's right. I've come too far to back down now. Prize or no prize, I'd rather die than let that princess beat me. I bring the bowl to my lips. I mean, did they at least wash them? Much to my surprise, the princess has lowered her head. I let out a massive sigh of relief. It's not the finale I'd hoped for, but any victory. Still, I haven't been that nervous in a long time. The princess softly asked me. That's right. You could never, ever understand. Only those who have walked through the desert of poverty, hunger, and thirst can understand. An angry voice suddenly bursts forth. I turn and look. The sumo woman from before is back, and this time she's brought a lot of friends. Without even hearing the princess's reply, I've already figured out what's going on. Most likely, all the problems during the competition have been the work of the sumo woman. She swapped out all the food with something odd to ensure that she could be the one to win. That has to be it. The princess takes a step forward in anger. I raise a hand to her stop. I raise a hand to stop her. Oh, sorry. My reading skills are not so good right now, okay? Anger is no less than hers. They got in the way of our match. Don't get your hands dirty, princess. You almost ate worms like me, but even though I grew up in poverty, I do not want to eat an earthworm. They didn't even imagine deworming worms. That would be weird. In exchange for the princess, I'll work out my aggression on Sumo Woman and her grunts. Hey, we got to fight now. To the fight now or to the screen? Well, there's no real main. Oh, here we do have. That was a long chapter. When did this happen even? Whoa! That agreement was very agreeing. There were 3 heads bouncing. I don't want to get fat even though it only goes to my boobs that just magically move. Is that breathing or is that just them? No, that can't be breathing. That's actually very unhealthy. Very, very unhealthy. Don't do that. You're going to get a cramp. I assume it's unhealthy. You digest shit first. Little do you know that you're both ninjas of the opposing kind. Because she's acting like, oh my god, you're just an innocent bystander who's gonna get hurt with my flying fists and stuff. Well, mostly you got a giant sword. You don't even use your fists. So what am I saying? There we go. It's time to fight the evil sumo woman type style person. Oh my god, she is so slow. Alright, here we go. Transform, boom. Ugh. She is so slow. I want the level up thing. There we go. It's all gonna be here? Like, can I, please? Alright, I forgot what this is. It's that one. Oh my god, it's her! Are you the sumo woman? Level up and then you go explode from the ground. You stabbed me in the... Oh my god, I just got combo. What the feck? How did I get comboed like that? Hello? Did I really miss? Oh, success anyway. How did I even get comboed in the back? Were they throwing them at me? You know what? I think about it. That's an odd angle to use because you can just look all the way down. I feel like it has a thumbnail. Level 9. Wait, what did I get? A new accessory. Unlock new picture. Return to the glossary. Whew. Man, I'm full too. I just got a mouthful of... I'm joking. Yeah, it totally works like that. You work it out, you don't take dumps, right? Totally not. Yeah, it just magically disappears. She's not a ninja, is she? Nah, she wouldn't be a ninja. That would be weird. Super secret ninja? Nah. I would never believe it, even if you showed it in my face. Even if you shoved those giant things in my face, I would never believe it. I don't know. We have a Hebijo winter uniform. The difference is, I see. Swim. We have sleep shirt. What the? Okay, I'm sorry. What? Hold on a second. Wait. I can't rotate. I have to unlock rotate, don't I? I can zoom in and out. Whoa. Yeah, you can't rotate. No, you can't. Whoa. I'm sorry. They will not allow me to rotate this way, will they? Oh, that's why. Okay, never mind. She does. Nice feet. Nice feet texture. I think I'll leave this on. Unless I need to. No, that's not what I'm to do. Shinobi, Shine. I mean, that's the same one. Ah, come on. I'm sucking at this. A little silk hat. Short wig. Evil eye patch. Wait, what? I thought her model glitched out for a second. Here, you're a nerd now. Short hair with nerd glasses. How about that? Alright, what's our next mission? We have outshoot Mirai. I just have to play as Mirai. I really don't like. I hate Mirai out of all of them because I just hate how slow she moves. At least Yomi can do big attacks.
Mirai, どうした? 眠れないのか? ホムラ、怖い夢でも見たのか? 怖い夢っていうか、夜一人になると。
See, she's got the evil eye patch by default. I bet I could take it off.
昔。私、中学生の頃。そうか。ヘビショでいっぱい修行して、体だけじゃなく。
I mean, with your stature, that can only go so far with the physical one. So I'm basically gonna fight Mirai here. Yeah, we can all beat up on Mirai.
どうした? 自分の強さを確かめたくないのか? わかった。私やるよ。そう来なくては。それでこそヘビ女選抜メンバーの一人だ。
Hey, she's smiling technically. I don't know if I ever saw that. Did I ever see her smiling texture? All right, here we go. This is basically just gonna be a simple fight. She's like. She should be really easy to fight. Wait, that's not true. Didn't she actually give me a lot of trouble last time? Ah, but it was at the final chapter. Oh, she's already transformed? How is that fair? How is that fair that she's already... Ah, well, she's not doing anything. Level up. Let's just skip this for now. Ah. There we go. Come on. Yeah. Ah. Give me that milk. Yeah, okay, she's got that shield, so I see now, I guess, what it's for. I'm gonna have to like it. I want these. Experience. I want to use it. That was pointless. Ah. Let's do it. Damn, there goes your dress. That messed everything up, I feel like. You just use that one and it's just very good. Just use the jump, but she can't do anything when I'm in the air. There we go. Victory. Well, that was fun. I mean, you shouldn't say it that way. You were trying to get her spirits up, but now you just say you're no match for me. I mean, that's really not good for her self-esteem. Come on. She T-posing. I mean, she wasn't gonna say no, was she? Yay! And she's still depressed. Wah. Sure, why not record it? Why not record it? Save. I should also look at other outfits for other girls. Like, what are your outfits, huh? The same thing? Let's see. Yeah, they all got the sleep shirt, apparently. Why do they all have the sleep shirt? Yeah, it's the same thing, apparently. Keep with this, I guess. Here. Red, yeah, because red's sexy, right? Apparently it's sexy. I don't really know much about that. Let's go. So they all have the oversized shirt, which is kind of weird. Like, why? Whatever, maybe. Farewell yesterday. I'm sorry, Homer, but at this rate, I can't move forward. I'm going to talk about something I've never told anyone. Mirai. It's like they're all writing something. Revenge match. Alright, farewell yesterday. I feel like a big chapter because it's got the face on it. Means it's a forced character, which means we're going to get some visual novel kind of things without the visual. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I mean, I think you're gonna kill him at this rate. I have to go against Haruka. Why she stand like Whoa. Whoa, what an illusion that was you showed me there. Damn, those illusions were bouncing around. Alright. Oh, my least favorite character. I really don't like her. I really don't like fighting as her. Like... Because, like... When would a shield be useful? I'm just gonna stand there and take hits? That what it is? Right away I'm getting bitch slapped. Oh my god, she is so... I don't know. I hate her moves that I really do. There. This is the only good thing she has. Yada. Yada. Oh, here come more. Because yeah, even if I use the shield thing, it's like, what's the freaking point? Bam, 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 bam. Really? You didn't get the big bitch? Yado. Here, die. How did you get missed? Yada. Build up more of this shit. There you go, and then you do this. Yeah, I keep missing some of these bitches. Also, a problem with the gun thing is that... See, look at you, this shield, it's like, what's the point? There we go. Bam. Bam. Wow, success! I did it! Hooray! I really dislike her. Because even if I use the shield, I'm probably vulnerable behind, right? Which means that they can easily just sneak attack me. Why do they want me to play as Mirai so much in these quests? I don't understand it. You have an umbrella gun. I don't think anyone could really stand a fight against an umbrella gun. But if you're evil, wouldn't you want to go kill the weaker ones? Why? How come every time I record, my freaking face gets itchy? Now let me touch your words. Nah, she wouldn't do that. And we learned a valuable lesson is don't bully the bullies or something like that. Especially if you're stronger than them. By a significant amount by being an evil shinobi. Oh, Kylie, I do not want to be you. I will play you as minimal as possible. What's next? Shinobi in the spring. Today's our yearly vacation. I deserve the spring, hot spring. Now everyone who just enjoy yourselves. Homura. And I get to be Homura. Wait, the difficulty is 4 shurikens. Why is it 4 shurikens? Do I want to even ask? I stand in front of the table tennis. The table tennis table. That's really that's redundant, but whatever. And speak loudly. I mean, it's not redundant, but it's still weird. The TTT. Why does Homer's voice always sound so low quality compared to everyone else? The recreation room is about 8 tatami mats, but only 1 rundown gaming table. I tightened a sash on my kimono. All 4 of my friends are wearing them too. Haruka's kimono is open at the front. Wait, is she wearing anything or is it just like open? And showing her like undies. We'd left the school for an old hot spring resort. This annual team building trip is a privilege extended only to the elite class. And this year we chose to come here. Nothing too fancy, but the food and hot springs sure are nice. I'm working out the playing field. As I look at each other across the table, I nod to myself. I'm the coordinator of this trip, so it's my job to make sure everyone enjoys herself. We're allotted 200,000 yen for travel expenses, so lodging and train tickets are up to us to figure out. Unfortunately, the members of the elite class are all pretty set in their ways. If I hadn't taken charge, no one would have even agreed on when to leave. So, being the organized person that I am, I stepped up to take on the role of travel coordinator. And as travel coordinator, I absolutely must make sure everyone has fun. I went to a great pains to pick out the inn and create an itinerary. If the trip is boring, it means that I lost. There's no definition of losing in my dictionary. Apparently, I can't speak anymore. Mirai poses awkwardly and gives a weak serve. Hikage stands and stares flexibly at the ball. Or fixedly. Then, having gauged the timing, she returns it with all her might. Into the wall. The ball bounces around the room at high speed. Kind of like a bullet, really. Haruka and Yomi cover their heads and run around. Despite my cry, she remains as expressionless as ever. We discussed the rules earlier. I began to lecture Hikage on why games were fun. As I explained the joy of sports to her, I also have to give instructions to the others. Somehow or other, we managed to diligently enjoy the game for an hour. An hour of table tennis? Even I think that's too much for me. Everyone nods in response. Yeah, of course you are. You want more beans, sprouts? I then lead everyone back to our room. I'm sorry, is this modest? When we get there, we find our food has already been prepared. Standing in front of the feast, we each let out an involuntary sigh. Wait, who are we fighting here? I seat myself on the cushion and look over the food. A giant prepared lobster. Flounder, bream, and tuna sashimi. Grilled prawns and abalone steak. Deep fried fish. We gaze hungrily at our bounty. Apparently some specially selected Japanese beef is also coming. Sure. Yomi produces a large plastic food container. We pour the juice into our glasses, make a toast, and then dig into our favorites. Uh-oh. Mirai suddenly calls out. We see Yomi's face down onto the table. She's just sucking up all the food. Oh. I thought she had her face on the plate away. A la Patrick Star. Having offered this explanation, she rises again and resumes eating. Everyone laughs at Yomi, and we suddenly hear a rowdy voice coming from the next room. What? Wait a minute. Come to think of it, the next room is pretty large. Another large group of girls must be staying there. Gee, I wonder who they are, coincidentally. Okay, they don't say different things, translators. Please, they're basically saying the same thing. Every one of us has cleaned her plate. Yomi peers into the rice bowl and sighs, realizing that there's none left to scoop into her container. She thought about going to the kitchen to fill up the container, but we were able to stop her. Oh my god, are we gonna get a picture? Probably not. Now that our bellies are full, it's time for the main event, the mighty soak. The mighty soak. As we wander down the hallway, the scent of sulfur begins to tickle my nose. Wait, well, it's technically a volcano, I guess. We approach the springs, our spirits lifting. We put aside the curtain, enter the women's changing area, and quickly strip down. Let me guess. Oh my god, your boobs are so big, I must touch it, because that's what girls do. I don't know what they do, actually. Towels in hand, we slide the door and walk into an ocean of steam. I bet it's actually very boring. They don't even talk to each other. A gorgeous open-air bath lies before us. The large bath is surrounded with cypress planks. Over the fence to the right of the mountain, dotted with cherry trees, and to the left is the beach. The view is astounding. Hey, we got a picture. Jesus Christ! I move to the water and dip my hand in. It's harder than I expected. Probably a little over 110 degrees. Why did you do it in Fahrenheit? What? Hikage is already in the water, swinging and writhing like a snake. That is a weird way. There's a weird look you got. Oh, I see. Your knees are up at your so you have to censor it. And that's her, like, shoulders? That's a weird position. Her knees are up to her chest to push them down, I guess. Can't quite follow Higagi's lead, so we slowly let ourselves get acclimated to the water. I sink in a bit. Kimochi! There we go. And man, oh man, with the Yomi, they really got close with her. They went as close as they could. In fact, I don't even think she has nipples at this point. I think at least an areola should be visible. I would think with boobs that large. Whatever. I caution that a moan of utter bliss. I was worried that's Mirai. She looks different when she's like stripped down to nothing. She's also, you know, flat. That's why she's probably looking like that. Hey, look at that side boob. Again, there should be a nipple exposed from that view, but whatever. Hey, I see ass crack. Apparently my companions feel the same way. The water feels so good that you can't help but say it out loud. While we're all getting relaxed and comfortable, we hear boisterous voices coming from the direction of the dressing area. Maybe it's the girls from the next room. It's hard to see clearly in all the steam, but it looks like one of them is running around like a happy kid. Is that Hibari? Just as she declares how fine she is, she falls spectacularly. Yep, it's Hibari. I didn't know they were at a hot spring. When did this happen? But wait, it's a bath. But it's a women's only bath. Does that not matter? You talk about exposed, Jesus Christ! Katsuragi is exposed. So wait, why do you care about Hibari? I'm confused about that one actually. Does she have like a nosebleed or something going on? Whatever. We can finally make them out. It's 5 girls, just like us. I can guarantee you that Katsuragi definitely should have nipples exposed. Why am I analyzing nipples? I don't know. Actually, there should be a few pokey, shouldn't there? Like the way with Asuka, they should be poking out maybe. The girl with the short ponytail is already aware of us. Wow, totally nice. This must be before we go and ransack your school. As I speak, the others are already moving aside to make space. This must be before. Also, why does Hibari have like plus signs in her eyes? I watched the girl with the ponytail sink into the water. Now that I see her clearly, she has huge breasts. Alright, this girl will forever be named Jugs in my mind. Oh, that's how you get the name, huh? As the other 4 get in, the water begins to overflow. Actually, once I get a good look at them, I see that they all have crazy bodies. These must be the fabled utter boobs I've heard about. Okay. Which makes me wonder, who are these girls? Maybe they're bikini models here for a shoot? You? Yeah, you recognize. Yomi and the black-haired girl look at each other. Jugs has seated herself next to me. Man, I'm so itchy! Why am I so itchy? With a closer look, I'd swear those things have their own gravitational field. I mean, have you seen Yomi's? I think they're jumping out of a 3D movie. Maybe I should say a 3D movie. Get it? No reason to tell her the truth, obviously. No ordinary person should even know the name Hebijo. Wow, she's being coy about it herself too. Wow, what a coincidence. I suspect somehow that Jugs isn't telling the whole truth either. Just your typical classmates, eh? We're part of a shinobi school. We live in completely different worlds. No ordinary school involves sword fights, hiding in gravel, or staying submerged for days on end. Still seated in a tub with Jugs and her friends makes me feel almost normal. The door at the entrance suddenly swings open. It's the dirty boys coming to see the girls. Yep. Or at least one. A hoarse voice suddenly echoes through the area. An old man, naked but for the towel around his waist stands on the top of the garden, lanterns with the tip of his foot. Oh. Wait. No, I don't know. We're all struck dumb at this unforeseen development. Oh, you shouldn't have said that! The black-haired girl screams embarrassingly, and yeah, it's her grandfather. Oh, you shouldn't have said that! Wow, what type of mountain did you see, old man? Shouldn't you really not do that with your granddaughter around? But is it really necessary to bring them in the bath? No, he's not here simply to meddle. What was his name? The girl with the black hair just said it. Hanzo? Not exactly a common name, I'd say. And his pose. No ordinary old man could simply perch atop a lantern with his toes. That must mean this old Lek is the legendary. I can barely believe it, but the old man leaps into the air and dances like a flying squirrel, nimbly dodging the buckets that Jugs and crew toss at him. Wait, why can only male ones do that? The flying squirrel? Is it because your jugs are too big? You know, you have big jugs too. Why would you compare your jugs to the other jugs? I don't get that one. No doubt, not a doubt in my mind. This old man is the legendary good shinobi, Hanzo. Which would mean that Jugs and her friends are part of the good shinobi too. So Jugs is a real name, Asuka. She speaks one word and Hanzo dashes away, obviously shaken. Well, you can't really fight in here. Asuka and her friends let out of their collective breath and dropped their shoulders. Asuka, I fix a sharp stare onto her. She's taken aback. Her defense immediately goes up. She obviously realizes that the group of 10 people in the room would immediately be split into 5-on-5. You're not gonna fight naked. I dare you. But you're not gonna fight naked. First of all, that would be bad manners to fight in this spring, wouldn't it? This is totally not where they met. I feel like we got a retcon here. The air suddenly feels alive with tension. We 10 glare at each other, each of us stark naked. Asuka gulps. Good shinobi and evil shinobi are destined to fight, and none can escape that fate. None can escape, and yet... Well, yeah, you kind of, You also paid. I don't think you should be doing that at a place... I relaxed to sink back into the water. The wind picked up, and now it was getting cold. We have a fight of boob comparison, but though Mirai would take your team down, so actually never mind. Asuka looks utterly bewildered. She quickly drops back into the water, sliding up to her shoulders. We all resume soaking just as we had been. Good shinobi and evil shinobi are destined to fight. Only when orders dictate we must. Since we have no such orders, there's no reason to fight. We'll leave them alone for now. After all, no challenge has been issued by either school. Wait, what's the fight gonna be here even? Is some sort of random group of bullies gonna come? As she silently soaks, Asuka discovers a sushi bucket in the garden. It's loaded with delicious looking sushi rolls. So I guess he really was bringing in some snacks. Asuka goes around and hands them out to all of us. And so we warm up in the bath and eat our sushi rolls nude. Strange circumstances to be sure, but still kind of enjoyable. I finish my sushi roll and settle into a separate bathing pool. Moments later, Asuka is at my side. We soak in silence for a while without saying even one word to each other. Then she turns to me. She breaks the silence and addresses me. I'm pretty sure this story is a retcon. I guarantee it. I am sure we only met during when they were invading the school. I get out of the bath and am soon followed by the others. I look back at her. I reply with only a little smile. Everyone else departs the room with either a bow or a wave. After we've changed into bathrooms and the dressing area, Mirai speaks softly. The others are all not in agreement. I sensed happiness creeping up on me. It's good that they all enjoyed themselves. Looks like I've completed my job as a coordinator. Did this trip end well because we didn't fight the Hanzo girls? Good thing we chose not to fight today. It would have ruined our memories of a good trip. Who knows what will happen next time, though? We are shinobi of opposing sides, after all. Our next meeting is likely to be fatal for someone. My thoughts turned to Asuka as I walked down the hall. She said that she hoped we meet again. If we do, we may end up fighting. Ah! Jesus, itchy. Did she say that on top of knowing what it meant? I began to remember Asuka's innocent expression. No, it probably hadn't even occurred to her. She really was just saying that like she'd like to meet again. I smiled bitterly. I never had suspected that such a simple thing could be a shinobi. But if we didn't have to fight, I wouldn't mind seeing her again either. Comrades outside of the Hebijo. Friends outside the Hebijo. Soaking in the hot spring must have addled my brain. I'm thinking like some naive schoolgirl. But it's no big deal. No sense dwelling on the little things. For tonight, I can just sit back and entertain these frivolous thoughts. Oh. It was literally no fighting? No, we'll get a fight. We'll get a fight. I just don't know what. I mean, I think you should do that over and over again. But expensive, I bet. Oh, it's Yagyu. Really? You're gonna fight Yagyu? Wait, I'm surprised you even remembered that. Why did you remember that specifically? Are you just good with names or something while I scratch my ear? I was just kind of delaying it? Oh my god, Hibari's like a child. You will keep quiet. Really? It's Yagyu I'm gonna fight? As Homura? Whatever. Well, this is definitely a retcon. I am sure this didn't happen. Or I'd have to rewatch my old videos. Well, this will be my last one, and then I'll boing. I'll end the recording. Wow. Bouncies for everyone. Of course, she's transformed right away, which is barely fair. I mean, it's not like she's gonna put up much of a fight, right? I don't even have it yet. She is really not putting up a fight. Also, she's stuck in the freaking corner. Also, she has the umbrella too. I just remembered. But she doesn't always use it. I just want to see, like... Is that it? Oh, I'll transform. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Good shinobi? I'm a bad shinobi. I want to get some level up stuff. It's all this shit. Alright, here we go. Damn, you just got ransacked in the corner. There you go. I ripped your skirt. Victory indeed is mine. Oh, damn! I didn't think it would rip off the entirety of it. And there you go. Sure, it's taking a while to level that shit up. New picture, new glossary, blah, 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 blah. And there you go. Well, at least she sells a scarf. That's weird. Why does it matter? You're kind of creepy, by the way. What? Whoa.
汗びっしょりで寝ることになると思うが、まあ自業自得だな。そんなバカな。
Oh no, what can I do? Shower? Oh my god. I mean, they don't have showers for all I know. Well, that was something. That was like a non-event almost. And that's where they met. I feel like there's discrepancies going on here. What is the next mission? I'm just kind of curious. I'm not going to do it though. I don't feel like it. What is the next mission even? In line for ramen. What? Really? There's gotta be something else after that then. Well, anyways, that's it for this part. I'm gonna save it on the other one because I am curious about my progress. Anyways, next time. It's the same shit over and over again. 27% only, apparently. Not too much. Anyways, I'll see you next time. So long.